The biggest single reason why critical illness sales have declined is as a result of a perception that it's expensive. About 10 years ago, guaranteed rates became a bit of a problem and prices increased. Since then, we've also had a recessionary environment where people are having to make sacrifices in what they spend their money on. And unfortunately, with the best will in the world, insurance is always going to be at the top of the list of things that they decide to stop paying into first. So a combination of recession and increase in prices has hit critical illness sales quite hard. We need to engage with customers more, and some people will say that means television advertising or huge marketing campaigns, but of course these days it might just be at a more local level. We know that we can use social media, we know we can use avenues like Facebook and YouTube and these emerging technologies. So actually putting together some very customer friendly educational material, videos perhaps, interactive websites is actually quite a cost effective way of getting the message across to a wider audience. Critical illness is very important for people who have debt. There is a protection hierarchy of needs to a certain extent, and people should be able to protect their income and make sure that they provide for their loved ones if they die. But if you have a big debt like a mortgage or even a car loan or something like that, critical illness cover is a great way of removing that debt from your bank account each month if you have an illness. So what would happen is, if you had an illness, you pay off your mortgage, you pay off your debts, and the servicing of that debt would disappear from your obligations. And that amount of money that's freed up each month from your income could be the difference between being able to continue to survive financially and being in trouble. Where will critical illness sales be in 10 years' time? That depends on so many things, it's very difficult to predict. I think that if the industry does engage with consumers more than we are at the moment, if perhaps we find a way of selling smaller amounts of cover in a quicker and simpler way, then I would think that sales probably would be able to grow a good number of percentage points per year. But it's key that we engage, and it's key that we simplify the message and we simplify the application process.